Dominican College is honored to bestow the degree of Doctor of Humanities, honoris causa, to Timothy Michael Cardinal Dolan.
Did you take a picture?
Sure. You want another one? Let's go.
Did Ken get in?
You got it? Come on, Ken. Never seen a flashbulb I didn't like. All right. Sister Mary Eileen, Dominican sisters, members of the board, and Mr. Marks, our distinguished faculty and administration, alumni, jubilant parents and families, and especially my new classmates, graduating class of 2019. What an honor, what a joy to receive this degree. You know, as the Archbishop of New York, I have the highest regard for the 8 sterling Catholic colleges and universities within these acres of the Lord's vineyard, and to receive an honorary degree from one of the best means a lot to me. Thank you very much. It just seems like the other day that I finished paying tuition on the degree that I earned. I love coming to these graduations because usually I'm the only one in the room that wears an outlandish outfit, but on an occasion like this, I'm in good company. I sense a special bond with all of you because, see, I too relish the education I received from Dominicans. In my in my case, 4 years of theology at the Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas in Rome. The intellectual wattage of the daughters and sons of St. Dominic is a most radiant jewel in the crown of Mother Church and of Western civilization. And you and I, are now both in their debt. I think it's these flowers putting off the pollen here. Thanks, Dr. Leahy. Now, classically, you all know that a speaker at a graduation usually is supposed to give you, rejoicing graduates, words of wisdom. But look, I get to do this a lot, at least one college commencement each May. That's what I usually try to do, impart some wise counsel to you. But it strikes me, and I've learned from experience, most of the time it is I who learn wisdom at each commencement. It is I who am inspired by you. So, if you don't mind, I would like to share with you what I am learning right now from watching and seeing all of you decree recipients this spring afternoon. You are my professors today. Lesson number 1, graduates, you're teaching me the pivotal importance of education. Look, a number of years ago, you had to make a decision. Should you, leaving high school, should you get a job and start to work? Or if you were kind of in a phase of reconsideration, should you keep doing what you're doing or change something else? What would be the best thing for me to do now to enhance the quality of my own life and that of others? You all had to make that decision. And you chose school. You chose learning. You chose education. You chose a college. And I thank you for that. God's most profound natural gift to us is our mind. The Dominican intellectual giant St. Albert the Great wrote, in an age that emphasizes earning and getting and action and pleasure and possessions, you opted for a value less coveted, but surely more enduring. Time out for learning. To care for the intellect, to, quote, acquire knowledge, skills, and understanding through reason, study, and discourse, as I note with admiration, is the first of Dominican's educational goals. That is a supreme value, and thank you, class of 2019, for reminding us of that. Lesson number 2, You're telling me this afternoon that you cherish community. You chose to learn from and with others. That's a college at its best, see? To trust and absorb not only the facts, but the wisdom and the character of professors. To sit next to others who ask questions and suggest answers. Classmates who more often than not become lifelong friends. To view education not as a gift to be hoarded, but to be yoked to service to others. Community. Community is important to you, class of 2019. A world tempted to become a bunch of scared, selfish, gated communities thanks you for that insight of community. Lesson number 3. You apparently appreciate tradition. True, while Dominican College is celebrated for its creativity and innovation over its 67 years, it is part of a grand tradition of learning, fostered by the Catholic Church, inspired by the Dominican legacy of 8 centuries. You are true radicals in the literal sense of the word, and that you have returned to roots nurtured in the rich soil of tradition, roots that go back to the truth as revealed by God, especially in and through his Son, Jesus Christ, who is the way, the truth, and the life. You give tradition a good reputation, and for that I thank you. Number 4, class of 2019, you reminded me, and everybody else honored to be here, that life has purpose and meaning. From that gulag